Hello everybody and welcome back to Elm Creek. You join me over here at the store at 11 minutes past 4. We're still in May. Same time as the last episode then, because I completely forgot one thing that was good in May. May, grapes. June, olives. We've got a lot of olives and a fair amount of grapes. Now, a good 100,000 litres have gone across to each of the little units that are processing the grapes. So we've got enough in there, so I think we can get rid of whatever's left in the greenhouse because that thing is churning them like it's gone out of fashion. So that's why we've not moved on yet. So I'm here at the store because there's a little bit of an issue. I need to go into here and I need to get down to grapes and I need to get a trailer. Now, these trailers are they only do grapes. That's all they do. And you might remember we had one of these. I think it was this one here. And I got rid of it because it held like 14,500 litres of grapes. And with how that greenhouse is pumping them out, it's like, it's going to take forever. And it's 47 grand. We couldn't really afford it at the time, but we went for it. Well, I'm back here again because this is exactly the same one, but it's modded. It's a modded one, which means it allows me to change it. Hence why you can see I've renamed it 500,000 modded. That's what I've done. So yes, I know it's not quite looking right. Like a little trailer like this holding 500,000 litres. It's not right, if I'm honest. But unfortunately, it's the only thing we can do because the plan was to get the curtain cider and auto load the pallets. And now because we've got so much, the curtain cider will only do 50 pallets. So, you know, I think they're 1,000 litres each. So that'll be obviously 50,000. And I took it to the second best place, which is across the road at the fast food restaurant. But once I loaded the trailer full, now you've seen me go through, we've done many selling of loads of different things. Not been an issue. But the game does not like grapes. Oh, it does not like them. I loaded it full of grapes. And as soon as I started moving, it was jumping. The frame rate just plummeted to the floor. It just did not like it at all. So I thought, oh, there's no way I can do this. Not when we're going to be doing... I don't know how many pallets actually was altogether. 50 we can get per trailer. So there's going to be at least, 5, 6, 7, maybe more trips. And the best price is down at the train yard at Crest Valley, which is right down the other end of the map. This is why I've gone for this trailer and got it modded, because it's gonna hold it. It's not gonna play up. But it was horrendous. So it's just something I'm guessing it just doesn't like. You can see the time marks here from when I did it, because we've literally taken straight over from the last episode. You can see the time marks where I give it a go, and I thought I had to put it back. And this is what made me get this trailer, slightly mod it so we're not, 14,500 litres. We literally will be here for many episodes to just try and do this. So this has got no weight in it. It is going to fill up at half a million litres. I don't know how many's left in it actually. Let's have a quick look. Scoot around here so we can see it better than the little thing at the bottom. Yeah, so we're going to fit it all in, hopefully. And it's still pumping away, so it's still going to make some more. I just wanted to get rid of these and get some money. So 500,000 litres. We've still got 52,000 in there. So we can move on and do olives in the next month. And we're going to be harvesting some barley as well. The barley field should be, according to the calendar, it should be ready. But yeah, as you can see, obviously, I've taken the weight off this. It's got no weight to it at all. Doesn't even know it's on. We can throw it around. There's no problem at all. Not quite how it should be, if I'm honest. You know, really. 500,000 litres in a little trailer like this just doesn't look right. But unfortunately, it's the only way we can seem to do it. And I know this is not the right way to go. We're gonna... Is that car gonna overtake? We'll get in front. Them pallets, I don't know what it was. It loaded fine. Didn't seem a problem at all. So I jumped back in the wagon and tried to move, and it was like, oh no. And it was frames. Normally we get, well, it's locked at 60 frames unless you unlock it. But it was like single digits. It was like, I don't know what was going on. It just didn't like them pallets at all. Maybe it's because it's the grape kind of texture. There's so many of them. Maybe that's why. Maybe when it's like actual normal pallets of like ice cream or something, it's big boxes, so it doesn't look as many. Maybe because the texture of grapes, it's like, you know, if you look at this one here, it's like grapes. Maybe that was why, because there's so many pallets, it just couldn't cope with it. I don't know. But yeah, it was horrendous. And it was definitely, you know, something with the game, because, you know, computer specs, and it was all showing perfectly fine. It was just sitting here and, you know, no breeze at all. Or just breezing through and there's no issue at all. So this is Crest Valley. Now this is where we have to sell it on the train. And the train has just gone through. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to go in here. We'll jump inside so we can see... Oh, I don't know why the camera keeps moving. We'll tip this in. This should empty pretty quick. If I've configured it right. Yeah, not too bad. So this goes in the silo. Then we have to go and rent the train. Get the train to come back. Load it into the train. But we're going to have a bit of an issue here because it's not all going to go at once, because the train carts only hold 100,000 litres. And I think there's only 2 on this train. We've got like a flatbed and logs. Which, if I'm honest, doesn't really help us. Oh, and actually, we've gone under the map there. Look at this. It won't actually store it all. It's still got 6,394 litres in the trailer. So what we have to do then, we've come down here and we have to go to right about here somewhere, press the button, and it says return rented train. So that's activated the train. You can see it's basically the other end of the map now. So we're going to have to sit here, wait, and it will turn up one way or the other. So I'm not going to sit and make you sit with me. I will see you when the train does get here. The train's just coming into view now. You can see it's backing up for us. Sometimes it will go all the way around and come back, but no, this time it seems like it's decided they wanted to back up for us. Also, while we're here then, I was looking at some of these fields because we're doing alright for money, and obviously we're going to be selling some of these. I'm very tempted to complete this little section up here and get that. We can afford it, no problem at all now, at 391,000. Got 640,000 in the bank. That's got canola and some taters in. Now I know we don't really need, you know, taters, but put them in the silo for a rainy day. Canola, that will always go in the mill, so that won't be an issue. So yeah, I'm tempted, if I'm honest. Because, well, why not? We can. And you'll see what I mean about this train as well. We've got the one at the back, just behind us. That one we should be able to open and close the door. Yeah, so that's okay. The one behind... The one behind seems to be for like that's got corn in it. So it's the one at the back seems to be for like taters, carrots. Yeah, well, no, carrots, taters, you know, that kind of thing. I don't think we're going to be able to put anything in there. If we go in here, this will let us put anything in. So we can put the grapes in here. It only holds 100,000 litres. We should be able to get another 100,000 litres into the next one. Yeah, that one at the back. Obviously, you can see we've got the log one at the back and a flatbed. Not really sure what you do on the flatbed, because you'd assume it would take pallets, but I have tried to bring pallets down here before, and it just converts it into the loose stuff like this. So if I bought, you know, grapes down here, then it would just convert it. So I don't really know what the back one's for, if I'm honest. We can put some more in here. And then I think that's going to be it. I think we're then going to, even though it does show another one, I don't think it will go in. We'll try it, but it didn't take any of the others when I tried them before. So we'll have to send it on its way. Now, we will send it backwards because just by the little box where we were standing, if you go backwards, the trigger for basically buying the stuff off you is just back there. We don't want to go all the way around the map again. So we're full there. Let's just see if we can get anything in here. I'm not sure if it's going to let us. It doesn't. I don't know. Yeah, it's not giving me the fill trigger for that. So unfortunately, that's all we're going to be able to get in there. So not too bad. We've still got more to go. But if we go backwards now, turn the train on its way this way. If you've never used the train before, you get to control it with its brakes and accelerators and all that kind of stuff. It'll throw us out now. It'll say, are you sure you want to sell them? Yes. Look at the top. 480,000 with 32,000 environmental score. Ooh-wee. Now, the train's just there, so you wouldn't actually think, oh, quickly, let's go run across and call it back. I don't think it works like that. Because I have tried before, and I've gone, see, it says rent the train for £1,000 per hour. So it took our renting cost off as for however long that took. And you think, well, okay, yeah, I want to rent it again. Let's see if it is going to come back. It didn't do it for me last time. Now I don't know if it's a limit, if you can only do so many per hour, maybe. I don't know. But the capacity needs to be upped a little bit because the way we're getting through these grapes, we're gonna have the same issue with olives. Now you can see that the number at the top left saying the train's going to arrive soon, it went from suddenly 7k to a few hundred meters. But this is what it did last time for me. It's nowhere in sight. It's dropped down and now it's starting to go up again. So I think we're going to return the train. And I think we'll just sort of let the train come back, like go around and do its rounds like normal. Because we're not going to be able to get it back. I don't know why. You would have thought you could call it straight back, but it doesn't seem to work like that, unfortunately. So while we're here then, let's just go and finish, just put this last little bit in here. We might as well. We're still going to have to do a few more runs back and forth, aren't we, really, to this? So get this done. Last little bit done, that's it. So we'll take this trailer back and I'll try and see you when we can get the train back here for another sell. So the train is on its way back now, which is good. Just had to give it a little bit of time, and it's obviously, I think it's gone round and done another lap of the map. So we managed to call it back this time, and it's worked okay. We're just approaching 6 o'clock at night as well, so time is ticking on. Just got to wait for the train to stop here. Also, one other thing I forgot to mention as well, at the end of the last episode when I finished the recording, I took the wagon and went over to the little, like, buy anything little station, and I purchased 200,000 litres of wheat because I thought I was going to be going to bed. So I thought, I don't want the donuts waiting for another month, really. You know, we could get some more donuts there. Not that money's a bit of an issue at the minute, is it, really? So I thought, let's go buy some. I know it was going to be a bit of a kick in the private, but it wasn't too bad, actually. It was about 40-something thousand. So I managed to put 100,000 litres in for the seeds, so we could actually get some wheat turned into seeds, and then I put the other 100,000 across into the bakery. So that's, as we speak now, is processing and making flour. We're still yet to have any flour for the donuts yet, because it's trying to sort of cover itself for cake and bread and them noodles. So what I'm really tempted to do, because money's not bad, and obviously we've got some more to sort of go here. Let's just do some more grapes. We're still gonna need to call it back again. What I'm tempted to do is actually, it sounds bad, but go and buy the old grain mill back. Now I know I bought it for, I think it was 80,000, sold it for about 40, and now I'm going to go buy it back again for about 80 again. I know that seems stupid, but because we have got a lot of oats, and I was planning on just doing the wheat only, well, we might as well get both of them going. Because I wasn't expecting to be this sort of well off, this good for money. I thought it was going to be a struggle to get to episode 40 and be in profit, but we're kind of, when this sells, we're going to nearly hit the profit then, aren't we? Well, no, not quite, but I mean, episode 28 now. So we've still got a bit of way to go to make some money, and we've got a lot of things that we can still sell, plus all the land and everything, so I don't see it being a problem. So yeah, I'm tempted to go get the mill, because then that one could do the grain, the oats into flour, and the other one could do wheat. So Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one because the old grain roller is going to cost us more money. But the whole point was to do the wheat flour. But it's not going through it as quick as I kind of thought it would. I thought being a modded one, it was going to be a bit quicker. Sell that. Another 478,000 with 31. Oh, look at this. 1.6 million. Very nice. So I'm really tempted to sort of get this back again because I just think then we can, you know, run more. We could get another little one of them units, which we would do if money was an issue. But money's not an issue at the minute. We've still got more grapes to sell. So instead of trying to find somewhere to put another little unit, why not just get this thing again? Let's have a look. Oh, it's loud. 96,000. Yeah, let's just do it. I'm still 1.5 million in profit, you know. Loans paid off. We might as well. Because we've got a lot of oats. This will use oats, and obviously this mill in particular, as we know, if we go and have a quick look now, we should be able to find it on the list. Where is it? It's going to be right at the top now. Work our way down. It's going to be here somewhere. There we go. So we've got wheat, barley, oats, and sorghum. So it looks like it's sharing the oats. Where's it got its oats from? Oh, you know what? Did we sell it with oats in? I might have when I sold it last time. Did I? No, I don't think I did. I don't think, because there's no way of actually getting the oats out. At least it's going to help the donuts out, so that's going to be a bit of a bonus. Right, let's see if I can go get this train back for one more time, and then we can move on till tomorrow, well into June, and we can start doing the barley field. So we're back in the train again to sell the remainder of these grapes. We'll top them up. I think I've still got like 6,000 litres of ice cream here from... it's going to melt it by now, but 6,000 litres of ice cream which we can put in the little trailer at the back. We might as well get rid of that at the same time, otherwise it's just going to sit here. So I was just having a look while I was waiting for the train to come back then. I don't know what I was looking at with them figures. I don't know what figures I was looking at regarding the grain mill. The little one, it's well worse on its stats than the big one that I initially sold. So I'm not really sure what I was looking at. But I was just going through and I'm like, what did I see that made me think it was going to be better? And it was to get rid of that one and go for the little one. So what I'm going to do is the little one, there we go, 6,000 litres of ice cream in there, won't be much. The little one is going to fund itself just to run cake, you know, bread, spaghetti or the noodles in itself. So the wheat is going to stay in there for that one. It's going to take a while to get through that, so we'll just leave that in there for that one. The big one, we're going to run the wheat through there as well. We're going to also run the oats through there as well. So, and that's already producing a lot more in the short space of time that we've just bought it and had it running than that other one's been on for the past 2 hours. So it's just mental. There you go, another 200 grand there. Beautiful. So yeah, we're all set up here ready for tomorrow then, when we get into June. We're nearly 8 o'clock at night, now 10 to 8. But now we need to move on then. Grapes are done. Move on to June. And hopefully tackle some barley. So I'll see you in the morning. We are back in the morning then, and the oats are looking good. They are nearly there. Stage 4 of 4. Barley's all done. I'm just having a quick look as well at the flour situation. The new place is put nearly 12,000 litres of flour in the donuts. The other place, the little place, is only managed to give itself 3,000 litres. Anybody want to comment? Who's the idiot who messed up on that one? Oh, there's a proper error with that. I would have been gutted if we were struggling for money, but luckily we are doing okay for money, so it's not an issue. I've just spotted as well, rain is setting in. When's rain? Oh no, 10 o'clock. We might be able to get some of this harvest done. I was also thinking, what do we think? I mean, look at this. All these fields, that's what we own so far, all of them. What do you think about this as well? It's got canola in it in 33 and taties in there in 34. And it's quite a good ratio if you look. Sandy loam, 54% of the field is sandy loam and 44% is loam. No loamy sand, the yellow one, and no silty clay. It just looks awesome. Should we get it? Yeah, it's too late. I've got it. Let's go across then. Look at this. Barley is ready. Let's fire the old girl up. Drop the header. Open her up. Now, do you think we're going to be able to get this done? I doubt we're going to be able to get it done, but are we going to be able to get a good chunk of this before it starts raining? What do you think? Oh, just gone and folded it. Come on now. Pick her up. There we go. Press the right buttons, Craigie boy. It does help. So we just need to go and make sure as well. We want the straw. The straws are definite. So we just need to go on here and make sure. Straw enable. It's got to be on. Let's... Oh, the train stopped right there in front of us. Let's go. We'll set a worker on. We can just watch this worker. Look at that. What might be good actually is if we unlock the worker's speed. So we can go a little bit quicker because we've got to try and get this done before it starts raining. Why is the train broke down, do you think? That might be why it was a while for me when I wanted it. Is he going to hit the train? Place your bet. Ooh, good job this thing's got good brakes on it. Yeah, the train stopped in a bit of a funny place. Would have to be at the end of this field that I want to harvest, but never mind. So let's carry on. I'll do some of this myself. So let's see how much of this we can get done then before it starts raining. So it's all going pretty well. We've just got a last little bit to do. Loads of straw. And I must admit, this has yielded pretty well. I'm quite impressed, actually. One thing I think I'm going to have to do as well, just basing it off this field. This is a modded harvester. So I don't really know what's modded about it, because everything still seems to work like normal. As far as I know, it goes the same speeds. You know, 14,500 it holds. But I do think I'm going to have to tweak it and just add a bit more capacity space to it, because we've got a lot of oat fields to do. And I've gone back and forth now to this wagon every couple of rows. So we're probably getting them for about 10 or more times now. I do think, you know, a bit more capacity space would help. Everything else is fine with it. Just need a bit more capacity space. So I think we might have to do that before we start doing some oats. So that's all in for barley. Let's put this over here for now. Turn that off. Let's have a quick look in the wagon then and see what do we get then for that field. 103,000. That's not bad. So that's purely that's just barley. That's just going to keep the chickens going. That's what we want, really. It's chicken food. So if that's 103,000 off there. Oh, folded it up then. I wanted to drop it down. We've got a lot of oats. So let's just go through this then and see how much straw we're going to get on this. But just think about the oat field. Well, should I say oat fields? There's a lot. That train definitely has broken down, hasn't it? It's not moved at all the whole time we've been working on this field. And we did pretty well as well. Managed to get it in before the rain. Now, I will own up and will be honest. I did pause time because I was panicking, thinking the last thing I need now is the rain to come in. It won't stop me getting the straw up, but it will stop harvest if the rain does appear. And I thought, no, I'm not going to risk it. So let's whiz around and get this done, and we'll see what we get at the end. So that's good time, and then the rain has got here early then. It's 9:33 and the rain has just started. Straw then, 396,000 litres. Nearly 400k on that field. We're nearly 80% of this trailer. This trailer holds 500,000. We've nearly filled it. That's that one field. What is it going to be like when we tackle oats? Oh, we're going to have so much straw. And we are going to collect it of every single one. Pull out in front of the car. Sorry, car. Yeah, we're going to get it off every single one because we need it. We need it to make manure if we want. We can then use it on fields. We can sell it. We can also, you know, it goes in for the animals as well. So, yeah, we're definitely going to keep it. We should be able to house it. We can put some straw in the silo if need be. That holds, I think it's 5 million. We can hold a lot in the manure place. So, yeah. We'll see how it goes. So, let's get this tipped in the silo for now. All going in here nicely. Look at this, speeding through like it's nothing at all. Okay, so that's that done for now. We can put this away so it doesn't get too wet. Proper thunderstorm on the go. Park it back in here. Yeah, well, this is really going to be working hard for the oats. Got rear steer as well, that trailer. That always doesn't help, does it? Let's go back over to here. Let's bring the wagon across and see what we get from the wagon. Well, we might as well go and top up the chickens while we're here. We'll bypass through this way. Ooh, there's a lot more eggs that are appearing now. I don't know. It must be because of the quantity. I mean, it does make sense. But it's just nice to see, really, because that's one thing we're getting a bit short on. The fill trigger for this as well is so close. Have to really get in there. There we go. Now this will just go so quick, you won't even see it. This trailer has got quite a quick dump on it. But we top them up. We'll go and top up the other ones. And we'll put the rest of it in the silo. One other thing as well that I forgot to mention, that what I did off camera after the last episode. Occasionally I'll have a quick look as well and see. Let's go the long way round, why not? I forgot, if I'm honest, I forgot where I was going then. I was heading for the silo, but no, we need to go and top these up. Ooh, a load more eggs here as well. So I was having a look through. I've got this supply contracts mod thing on, which if you go in here and have a look at where are the contracts? There we go. So you got your normal contracts which come with the game, and then if you go right to the bottom, you've got supply and transport. So I was having a look at some of these here. So as you can see, this one here wants 9,000 litres of barley, and it tells you where they want it at a potato production small, which is our own place. So that's not really going to work if I'm honest. It will do, but it seems a bit dodgy to try and, you know, charge my own place for like barley. Anyway, we're not going to do that. But some of these, like if I got wool, 23,000 litres of wool, they're willing to pay £124,000. I mean, yeah, come on, why not? I like this one here, seeds. 106,000 litres of seeds. They're willing to pay 430,000. it makes sense. Now, I try and go for the ones if I can which are nothing to do with me. So that one there was like one of the open air gardens. Again, I own all the open air gardens. Well, it's just not going to make sense really, is it? You know, to sort of send seed to them. It's like I'm topping up my own garden and getting paid a stupid amount of money for it. Doesn't quite make sense, does it really? So I found one that was on there, and they wanted chocolate, and it was to go to that Red Marble bowling restaurant, was it, right at the top of the map? And I thought, ooh, chocolate. I'm sure I've got some spare of that because the dairy's pumping out more than the donuts can take at the minute. So I thought, let's have a look and see. Nipped over to the small dairy to see what was there. Yeah, about 110,000 litres of chocolate. They wanted 9. Yeah, I think I could spare some. So I took that on. Took the 9th. Well, got 9 pallets in the curtain cider. Took it across for them, and they were willing to pay £92,000. Now these are nothing. They're all to do with the game. These contracts appear like the games, but it's just supply and transport one, so it's nothing to do with me. They're willing to pay £92,000 for 9,000 litres of chocolate. I mean, I'm not going to say no to that. So I did it, which is another reason why we've got a bit of a boost in the bank balance because of that as well. So I think this pretty much looks good for today then. We've gone through, we've done what we can, we've done that. Now I just need to remember, don't plough it, don't cultivate it, don't do nothing, because that's where we have issues, don't we? Got to leave it as it is. Oats are going to be due, I think, next month. Yeah, wheat and oats are all going to be due next month, so that's going to be a lot of straw. I mean, look at the fields. Yeah, we've got 3 wheat. Oh, we've got canola as well now, potatoes. Got to remember about them. I forgot we purchased them as well. We've got this one, and this one for wheat, and all of these in the middle. All going to get straw off them. You know what as well? I think we can even get straw off the canola. I'm sure there was a new mod that came out, which I have got installed, and it's extended straw, which gives you straw off stuff like canola and corn. So we're going to get straw off that as well. Look, we're going to have so much straw, but the lucky thing is the manure place does take straw. It just only takes straw. So we'll be able to fill that full. I think that holds a fair amount as well. Yep, 500,000 litres. Plenty in there. And also, where else takes straw as well? Well, we could put some in for the silage, but this doesn't take much at all for straw. Still got some in there, and we've got a load of hay. It's processed all the hay and silage as we slept overnight. So yeah, I think the straw is actually getting a bit low. If I'm honest, does that say 614 litres of straw in here? I think it does, doesn't it? 641 litres of straw. So yes, we need to put some straw in here. And straw goes across for the animals as well. So, yeah, it's a good job we're going to have a lot of it. But I'm going to go back and hide in my caravan now, because this rain is rubbish. We've done everything that we need to. We've just got olives that we could get away with, but we will do that in the next episode. We'll start the next episode, wait for the rain to go, and then we'll tackle some oats, wheat, and a hell of a lot of straw. So, hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode. If you are liking this series, then please do drop us a like and leave your comments in the comments below. And if you haven't done so already, please do hit subscribe, turn the little bell notification on to get notified every time we upload a video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.